Hey everyone, I'm NanoElite666, and you are watching me play Guild Wars 2, Path of Fire. We are back, having arrived in part of Alona, and found, Balthazar's goons wrecking up the place and setting everything on fire. So, we recently put out the fire and got raptor mounts. And, oh, there's Regis. So, we are now continuing off to do whatever. We're going to chase down Balthazar's goons and,
Get the car. We'll bury him at dawn.
Bring out your dead! So let's carry the show on the road. Can be used to engage. Alley-oop.
Whiff. Alright.
Did you miss your dismount also?
Yep.
Me too.
I want to kill his fires.
We missed that pretty hard. There we go.
Whiff. I don't think these spiders are very hardy.
No,
No, they're not.
they're kind of on fire. That's not the spider I wanted to kill.
21,000. Yes, I see you. I can engage enemies with a tail whip. Get out of my face. A little,
You know you can engage enemies with the tail whip?
I did not.
Hey, you can engage enemies with your tail whip, guys.
Yeah.
Joke's on them, I already have a tail. I don't need no raptor tail. I'm going the
With
wrong way.
raptor tail. Did we miss a spider?
I'm not sure. I'm wandering
Oh, I think we
around.
did.
The circle is still there saying, hey, there's still things to do.
Oh, I don't have a circle.
I found him.
There it is.
Yeah.
It was a tiny spider. See, I need to be able to use the jetpack to give the raptor even more of a jump boost. Raptor with a jetpack.
Miner.
Hello,
Not to be
you.
confused with a miner.
By the six. Who are you? An outlander?
Yes, from across the Sea of Sorrows. I'm here to stop Balthazar.
My raptor also appears to be
Yeah,
chewing on your head,
Me
lady.
too.
Mhm.
Oh, you're serious? Then a hi and welcome. That would be quite an appreciated feat.
Have you seen his herald, an armored woman?
Didn't come this way.
No sign of her.
Try Amnoon. Lots of folks are going there. Take the road south and you'll hit it.
I'll check it out, see what help I can find.
Alright, so... we get to
Thank you,
try.
miner lady. You were super unhelpful.
Well, she told us where to go. So now we're gonna go.
But I mean, so did the game.
True, but she told us before the game highlighted it on the minimap.
Hearing you. Some interference. Try get your ground if you can.
Higher ground? Oh, right. If you can hear me, I'll try to reach you later. Repeat, I'll try to reach you later.
You
Hello? I'm just going to assume you heard that.
Free City of Amnoon. You know, if there's anything that I hope comes out of this whole expansion, is I hope that everyone finally gets, proper radio protocol down. And stops
not how this
stops saying over and out at the end of their conversations. That's a long fall! Crunch goes the raptor!
Oh, you're not supposed to kill it. Okay.
Good news, though, ladies and gentlemen, you can totally bounce off your mount if you hit the ground too hard.
Halt! What's your business in Amnoon? In case you haven't noticed, there's a mob of people trying to get in.
I was told a party from Divinity's Reach is here. I need to speak with them. Also, a village north of here was attacked. My crew is helping the survivors, but they could use Amnoon's support.
Wait here while I clear this with the council.
Captain Rahim, I can vouch for the commander. This is the leader of the guild.
Hey.
There's a welcome sight.
Hi, Kaz!
This is the Dragon Slayer. Well, it wasn't a solo effort, but yeah. The commander's
Hey,
taking
that
down
guy.
Rytlock! What? Kaz, you're here on behalf of the Queen?
Correct. But just a moment. Captain, does the commander have permission to enter?
Yes, aye, Commander. Catch up with your friends and come see me at the Cavalier Station. We should talk.
Rytlock, buddy, you took off your blindfold.
I accept.
What do we get? Stuff,
I
stuff,
accept
and
this
more
time.
stuff. And a box.
Good.
With a stash of
What's in
corn
the
and
box?
coins. I don't know what those are for, but I'll figure that out later. So,
I got an achievement.
let's talk to people. Hi, Rytlock. Where's your blindfold, buddy?
It's good to see you.
I got a lot of experience there.
All right. Try not to fall in love.
What happened to your blindfold?
I ate it. I was hungry.
A temporary measure to help me focus. But I got used to the voices in my head, so I tossed it.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Tribune. Can I still call you that?
Yep, all cleared up.
And?
The Citadel wanted to report on my faux fire mission and the magic. Who am I to deny them a great tale?
And?
It's classified, Commander. Sorry.
You've been holding out on me ever since our fight in Maguma. This is the last time I'll take no for an answer.
My God, you sound like
Now
an old
I
married
wish I had
couple.
my blindfold to dab your tears. We gonna kill a god or what?
Kaz, what's up?
Timmy tried to reach you before I left. Now I understand why she didn't have any luck.
It was a spur-of-the-moment decision. I had to get here and see it for myself.
I hope you consulted Marjorie about that after you... How have you two been since... Rada Novus?
Good. Fine. It's okay. Could be better, but she's still recovering, so...
Well, I'm glad you're here. We'll need all the help we can get.
I can't believe one of the gods we worship, one of the six, just gave up on us. Doesn't care. It doesn't feel right.
You have faith and hope, and I respect that. But I was in that volcano with him. He was ready to let all of Tyria turn to ash. What he did to Marjorie...
I know. I've heard it from her over and over. My mind says it too, but it's hard to walk away from a lifetime of devotion, of being raised to thank the Six, say bye the Six, and worship the Six.
Okay, Kaz. I hope you're right. And I hope your eyes aren't opened as brutally as mine were.
Oh, but brutal eye openings are the best, ladies and gentlemen.
But I guess it's just gonna have to change it to 5.
Well, we'll go back to the 5. It's not like they didn't do that before Abaddon started goofing around shit again, and Cormyr took up residence in the Pantheon. To the Crystal Oasis.
Yay! Big desert.
Yep.
I'm excited. There's only 3 waypoints. That's not a good sign.
I hope
Let's
you're
see
ready.
what the mounts are for.
I'm not.
I have mail.
I also have mail.
I
From
brought
Tassa.
mail.
Thank you. From Tassa and Axim. I think I said that right. Thank you for your help at the farm. We thought you might be able to make use of these gloves. They belong to our grandmother, but they've been gathering dust lately, and it's a shame. I'd rather someone like you had them, someone who would appreciate them. If you're staying in the region and want to put your raptor through her paces, I have no doubt the people managing the refugee crisis could use the help. They should recognize the gloves and may know more about their history.
Nothing like
Got
the
boxes of
spoils war.
stuff. So, I hope you're not expecting me to wear your grandmother's gloves, because I am a large war
They're
cat.
rare.
Your grandmother is a small human. Ah, new gauntlets. You know, those don't actually look too bad. At least the gloves.
Oh, thanks for your grandmother's gloves, copper-fed salvage-o-matic.
Achieving.
What is the hastily written letter?
I got ectoplasm.
Oh boy, the letter is worth 1,000 karma. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. What's in the visitor's gift? Milling stones and unidentified gear.
You know,
oh,
I
yeah.
forgot to look at the...
I forgot. Unidentified gear was a thing now, ladies and gentlemen. There was rage about it on the forums. So, what are we up to?
I don't know why. It's like you can salvage it. Like it just condenses it all. You can now hoard more stuff before you have to clean out your bags.
Bounty boards.
Or you can just salvage it all. Just without identifying it.
Hello, Captain Raheem.
Sorry for the gate earlier. I get all kinds of people in here, and the stories they tell to get inside. Not that I blame them, but the city can only take so many.
Oh my goodness, there's a butterscotch.
So, I take it you're here for Balthazar.
I am. I'm looking for a place to start. Any information you have would be helpful.
Well, your guildmates are being hosted by the chief counselor at the Civic Center. She can fill you in about the state of the city and the surrounding area. And she might know something about Balthazar, too.
Sounds good. Anything from the ground level? Someone who's dealt with him or his army firsthand.
My deputy Ayub is at the camp run by Kasmeer's priesthood. The refugees there may be of help. And then there's... How do you feel about getting a little lower than ground level to find what you want? I have a deputy assigned to the local smugglers, the Homicide. Name a case. Not so sure he's mine anymore. But you might seek him out, if you don't mind walking on that side of the line, of course.
I think I can stomach it.
You'll find them at the casino. Tread lightly.
Casino? Oh boy. We're gonna go gambling? Alright, so we can go... wander around and talk to people.
Casino!
So, first order of business,
Bounty
who's this
boards.
over here? The casino guy. I'm gonna go talk to him first.
Here he is.
What do you want?
You case?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Captain Rahim sent me. He's under the impression that you have access to Homicide's network.
Yeah? He's wrong. So beat it.
Listen carefully, friend. I'm here to kill the god of war. Don't think I won't swat any flies that get in my way.
Well, if that's your angle, then you need Zalambor. He runs things. He is the Homicide's network. He's usually in his office in the casino. But he's a very busy man.
I'm sure he'll spare a few moments for me.
Alright, we have to go find some guy at his office.
Good talk, Kellogg. Good talk.
But his name was Kais, not John Harvey.
Nope, that was Kellogg.
It's Kellogg.
Was it really?
I'm pretty sure that was the guy who did Kellogg in Fallout 4.
I'll believe it. Uh-oh, we can go into the office. That's an instance. We should probably go talk to the other people first.
Okay, I'm gonna gamble.
But microtransactions in gaming is bad! Also, I'm riding a raptor inside your casino. Get over it.
Hey, wow, I won. I won by a lot.
This game just lost all sense of realism for me.
Oh, there's tiny... I'm sitting here trying to run away from this other instance and I'm stuck, and it turns out, oh, there's tiny little line things that I am incapable of walking over in a raptor.
Yeah, the raptor gets caught on some stuff. Careful with that.
Cues.
I would say it'll probably get me killed in combat more than once, but raptors don't do combat, do they?
No, unless you do the tail whip with
Oh, and that person's outside. Well, okay, never mind. I lied.
You want to do the best mastery point ever? Right there.
You say best.
I'm sure you'll love it.
I'm not sure what to think.
I'm setting you up.
Oh, of course you are. Oh well, let's go start hitting some instances since it seems everything is going to be an instance. Yeah. Let's go talk to the chief counselor.
Yeah!
Alright.
Hi, Commander.
What the hell was
Your
that?
guildmates were just regaling us.
Pepsi!
Also, please don't do that.
You honor us. It's not every day a dragon slayer walks through our door.
The counselor must have misunderstood my part of the story, or she wouldn't be bending over backward to inflate your ego.
Well, thank you for the compliment. But this time I'm not after a dragon. I'm after Balthazar. Do you have any information on his whereabouts?
The god himself? We only know he's constantly on the move, chasing who knows what. And that Amnoon is essentially surrounded by his troops, which maybe you have some insight into. We're at a bit of an impasse. Joko's government sent representatives of the Morden Crescent to Amnoon to offer military support against the Forged. The Morden Crescent may no longer be the honorable Sunspears they once were, but they would make powerful allies. And in a time like this, we need all the help we can get.
You people have history books? Open any one of them and it'll tell you short-term gains bring long-term trouble.
The Chief Counselor has the right idea. We should be grateful the Morden Crescent are even considering helping us. We should fly Joko's standard and make it clear we welcome his kingdom's support.
We've resisted Joko for years. I'm not about to let him waltz in. And without a fight? Never. It's nonsense. Our only option is to align ourselves with Cormier's priesthood and the remaining Sunspears.
Allying with either side will only lead to future conflict. Amnoon has been independent and should remain independent.
And round it goes. I'd welcome any counsel you might have, Commander.
My counsel? Kill like everything.
Blend it.
Let me go outside. I'll kill the whole army.
Rytlock, what do you have to say on the situation here?
These people should just look out for themselves. The minute these yapping windbags let a creature like Joko into this city, they give up any hope of freedom. He might be the biggest gun around here, but what happens after the Forged are defeated? Every decision you make has a cost. In this case, all the people have to do is serve Joko forever after they die. What a deal!
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. Kaz, what do you
Spear
think?
Marshal Cormier was a local hero, even before she fought a fallen god and took his power. Her Sunspears have always encouraged these people to keep fighting, even when darkness is closing in. They may be a small group now, but an alliance with the Sunspears would be the light in the dark this city needs.
What do you have to say over here, Mr. Counselor?
It must be easy for you, Char, to dismiss the threat we face.
Ooh,
Joko
that's
is
racist.
Nobody's first choice, but we can't afford to turn down the Archon's offer. The Morden Crescent are the only ones with the strength to ensure our survival.
The Sunspears' numbers are weakened, but their involvement could still be a beacon of hope. Their order has sacrificed everything to defy Joko and the Morden Crescent. They'll protect us from the Forged.
Amnoon must remain independent. Our doors have always been open. It's how we survived this long. The moment we pick a side, we're asking for trouble from the others.
And you, Counselor? You're awfully quiet over there.
There are no good options here. All of these plans are suicidal. I can't endorse any of them.
Well, in that case, why don't we just all embrace the suicide and just charge out and stab everybody?
Blend!
And this is where I apparently get to make a choice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what should we do? We can keep Amnoon independent and neutral. We can resist Joko with the symbol of Cormier and the Sunspears. We can accept Joko's offer and side with the undead. More background information. Tell me about Amnoon's troubles. Amnoon is called the Free City for a reason. We've always done things on our own, and all are welcome here. But with the Forged in the storm, the city is on the edge of disaster. So do you think it's finally time for Amnoon to seek aid? I'm not sure. Our independence is a point of pride. We've been recruiting cavaliers, and maybe we simply need to recruit more. But it may not be enough, and our people are suffering. Alright, tell me about the Sun Spears. The Sun Spears were Alona's defenders. The goddess Cormier herself was once a Sun Spear. But Joko has done everything in his power to weaken their name and number. So what can the Sun Spears offer then? They may be few, but they're dedicated, and they are a symbol of resistance. The Alliance might help them rally. If we got help from Cormier's priesthood as well, we could have a chance. So, what about Joko, the Awakened? Joko, one of the most powerful necromancers in the land. He seized control of much of the desert through trickery and the force of his undead awakened army. So why are we even considering him? That's a very good question.
That's a great question.
We should have put him back in his hole like 250 years ago. But, you know, when we last saw him, he was exasperated trying to order around his undead minions, and they were all bumbling around like idiots, so I guess we just decided, nah, this isn't a big deal. Nothing will become of this.
But then it did.
But then it did. There are those within his domain who love him and swear by his leadership, and his army is larger than anything we could muster. It would be a desperate act, but these are desperate times. So, who should we go with?
Independent.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm kind of independent.
We're going to go independent. Seems like the best thing to do right now. I mean, we're going to stab everyone anyways, so...
It's usually how these things work.
I tend to agree. We'll continue to fly our own flag. Amnoon will face the Forged as a free city, with gates open to all.
I'll replay and make my own choice later.
Can't you do that anyway?
This has to be a first.
Right, I just got this little like pop-up.
I did too.
King Joko will make sure we regret this decision. You just killed us all.
May Cormier forgive us.
Thank you, Chief Counselor. Commander.
A moment, Commander?
No.
You're all a bunch of whiners. Just get out there and start stabbing everything.
I mean, that's a politician for you.
I know. Char politics is better.
These people are desperate. Caught up in a war they don't understand. Balthazar came to the desert for Krakatork, not for them. But why? Why is he doing it? This is why I wanted you to pick the Sun Spears. To represent Cormier. She might guide us to answers or intervene in Balthazar's actions. Especially if his goal is noble, but his path is not.
Your hope is inspiring.
Thanks. Have you heard from Tiny?
I couldn't get a clear signal. Guess I should try again. I have some big news to share. There must be some place that's clear of interference. I'll look once I've finished gathering information.
So I'd just like to point out that throughout all that, Kaz was pretty much half standing on the desk.
Yep, I saw that. My brain very quickly interpreted it as her like half sitting on it.
She's
when you do that thing where you like half sit on a table.
Yeah.
Lean.
All right.
Not really leaning. It's like you got one leg up there and you're sitting on it, and the other one's
one's just dangling off, still standing on the floor.
See, that's just uncomfortable.
The council is really
If you do it right.
Yeah.
Sounds like they intend to
Alright, let's go to the next thing. We're going to go meet with this Zalember character in his office.
Casino!
We may or may not have made the wrong choice in regards to who to side with. Oh well! Is that an ogre?
Yeah.
An ogre hunter. He's got horns. Huh. New ogre models.
Oh wow.
It's the sand.
Cool. They're very angry.
As ogres often are.
You must be Zalambur.
I am.
Oh,
My friends, let's adjourn for now. In the meantime, my casino is yours. Enjoy the Grand Sahil's many luxuries. You spared me from a few more minutes of dealing with those smugglers. For this, I owe you. But next time, make an appointment.
Maybe I should explain why I'm here.
Oh, I know why you're here, Commander. What I don't know is what it's got to do with me. Elonian wine?
I'll pass.
You sure? It's not poisoned or anything.
I'm offended, Zalambor. You've never once offered me wine.
Ah! I present to you Archon Iberu of the Morden Crescent. Archon? The commanders come to us all the way from Lion's Arch.
Mordant Crescent. One of Palawa Joko's undead?
I'll be honored with awakening soon enough. But today I still have a pulse, Outlander. As I'm sure you're aware, Chief Counselor Iman invited me here to discuss military aid for Amnoon. And just as I arrive, I hear the Council has decided against the Alliance. It's not too late, Zalambor. Reverse this situation before it gets any more out of hand.
Me? I wasn't even there when they made this decision.
That's beside the point. Here's the point.
What are you...
Yes.
Kill. No.
All right. Well.
It's unwise to intervene in our affairs.
Well, I guess we're gonna go kill other people.
But protecting the living from an undead army isn't one of them.
Beat your chest all you like. Zalambor.
So
I think we made the wrong decision.
We may have.
Maybe.
I would like to stop
I think
being
we did a
dazed
bad.
now. Well, let's go stab all the casino people. I'm having so much fun playing with daggers now. I keep forgetting that I have my my bow to shoot people when I am not close enough to stab them. Come here, Archon. Or are you just wandering off because hey-oh?
I can get him to I can get him down 10% with any heal.
This is why I insist on vengeance.
Happy to help. Mainly because now you owe me.
The fact that I'm still able to walk is a point in your favor for sure. And this time of war does make for strange bedfellows. Kasmeer knows I've had worse.
I'm only after Balthazar. You understand? I can't be dragged down by whatever else you've got going on.
My organization makes it possible for me to do many things. Fund public works, donate to our refugee guests, keep candle after candle burning at Kasmeer's temples. I never wanted to cross the Morden Crescent, but I suppose it was inevitable. I'm grateful you were here for the Archon's overture, so I'll keep an ear to the ground on your behalf.
Well, alright.
Killed in a casino.
That's bad for business, ladies and gentlemen. So now we've got one more thing to go after. So let's go do that real quick before we cut off this video part.
Oh, yeah, we've probably been running for a bit.
Yeah, about 30 minutes is where I like to try and shoot for.
And now Ringo's knocking stuff down.
Of course.
Good cat.
However, to get to this next part, I have to get outside the city.
That's just farms, so it might not be too bad.
I was more thinking of, well, let's find the actual way out. And of course, we just climb up the wall and jump off because, well...
Because that's what
raptors.
We do. And then my raptors break its leg.
Crunch go the legs. Whee!
Ringo, stop that.
Hello, Deputy.
Deputy, Captain Rahim pointed me in your direction. Would you mind if I talked to a few of the refugees about Balthazar?
You're welcome to try. Not a lot of folks are in a talking mood. This camp's gonna be no better than the places they fled if we can't get more.
I'm getting eaten by a fish now.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe people will be more inclined to talk when they feel safer.
We certainly wouldn't say no to some help. Priestess Karima can tell you what we need most. Good fortune to you.
Well, it looks like we have to do another heart quest, so I might just say cut this part off here.
Yeah.
Instead of doing all that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this part. Once again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have been enjoying. As always, if you have any suggestions or recommendations for games that you think I should play at some point in the future that might make for a good series like this, or if you just wish to give me a shout, give me some feedback, let me know how I'm doing. Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? If I'm doing bad, what can I do to go from doing bad to doing good? Or if you just wish to... Drinks. Or if you just wish to inform me that I am a terrible person because, well, I didn't side with the undead and casino murder and all that, you may do so in the comment box below. PC and PS4 only, as that is all that I can currently record on. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, then please share this video or one of my other videos. Damn it. Mark, you distracted me. You made me mess up my spiel. You're sitting here jumping on your raptor right in front of my camera, and now I'm mixing my speech bits up because I'm staring at it out of the corner of my eye and it amuses me.
Alright, I'll go away. I'll hide in the tent.
There's a raptor in the tent. So let's see if I can do this right this time. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, then please subscribe to the channel. That way you can be kept up to date whenever I post up new videos, and then you won't ever have to miss out on any of the shenanigans that go down in this my little corner of the internet. Also, if you know of anyone else who might enjoy watching this sort of thing, please share this video or one of my other videos with them. Point them in my general direction, so they might potentially swing by and be entertained by the shenanigans that go down in this my little corner of the internet. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have been enjoying. I'm NanoElite666, and I will see you all next time. And I'm a terrible host because I forgot to ask for any parting words from my two co-hosts.
I mean, no.
No?
I'm on a raptor.
You are on a raptor, with sunglasses. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen.